In Trump terms, a $1 billion lawsuit threat is not that much money when you compare it to some of the other ones he's taken previously. But how real of a risk is it for the BBC?
Well, the BBC has around 8 to 9 billion US dollars of revenue, so 1 billion for the BBC would be an extraordinary amount of money. Having said that, lawyers both here in the UK and the US have questioned the validity of that figure. It's effectively a number pulled out of thin air, they say. As to the reality of whether a lawsuit could go ahead, that partially depends on, for example, whether it was attempted here in the UK or the United States, with all indications so far that if it got to that stage, we would be talking about a US lawsuit. And if that is the case, of course, there's the First Amendment in the United States relating to free speech is something the BBC could potentially rely on. Also, Donald Trump has a history of doing this, both sending these threatening letters and then no action taking place, or where libel action did continue, those not being very successful in the court. So at this stage, it could be as simple as this is meant to be a warning to the BBC. As to what it will actually do, whether the BBC will try and settle this some other way or whether even the UK government might get involved, all remains to be seen.